Which one of these is the straightest disc?
Ricky Buzzz, MAKO3.
In a battle for the ages, one disc will stand alone. Who will reign supreme?
That's exactly where I was aiming. I imagined it was gonna turn a little bit to the right towards the basket, but that was exactly the line that I put it on, just at the edge of the tree, the left edge of that big tree. MAKO3, 180 grams, Halo Star. Nose up, nose up, nose up. Carried straight with a tiny bit of fade. But that was really nose up, so I think that was a fine shot. So I was aiming right here at the edge of this tree here, and MAKO3, of course, I threw it nose up, kind of fluffed it. But right in line with where I was throwing is the Ricky Wysocki Z Buzzz. And the purple matches my color scheme. Let's do the MAKO3 first this time. This beautiful alien stamp.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to go kind of straight right at the tree itself, the trunk of the tree. So now you'll really be able to see how bad my aim is. Wow, that was dead on line. Dead on line. That was crazy. That would have definitely hit the tree trunk. All right, here's the Ricky Z Buzzz. I bought this just because I wanted to support Ricky, and I was in the search for a straight mid, and I saw, I was on Discraft and I searched for Ricky Wysocki to see if there's any of his discs that I could buy to help support him, and I was like, the Buzzz, it's one of the most famous straight mid ranges there is, and it's in Z plastic and it's purple, so I've got it. It's a double whammy, right? I can help support Ricky, and I can maybe fill this spot that I'm looking for in my bag between the EMAC Truth, the Supreme EMAC Truth prototype, and the Bounty. Ho, ho, boom! I mean, I literally hit the tree. It literally hit the tree. I keep trying because the MAKO stamp is so awesome, and I love the MAKO3 so much that I didn't expect the Buzzz to actually put up a fight. I was like, okay, I'll give it a throw just in case. But the Buzzz is, I almost got the ace yesterday with it or the day before when we did the championship tournament at Vincent Haler. It was crazy. 180 gram Halo Star MAKO3. This thing is amazing. This is a Black ink disc 2020. This is 2025 tours from last year, and this super clean purple Ricky Wysocki Z Buzzz. I think this was 175 grams. It was like I think it said 173, 174, but the website listed it as 175.5. Or it said like 173 to 175. It was like I didn't know they did a range where it's just like, it could be 3 different numbers. But anyway, it's cool. And then I don't know if you can see it or not, but in this circle here, all around the edge, right here, are these little Ricky logos. Little tiny Ricky logos. You can barely see them, barely feel them, but it's just a cool little thing to have. Let's start with the Buzzz first. Just go back and forth like that. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of try to go with that right tree a little bit. And I'm gonna try to give it some power, I guess, because this is a little bit longer of a hole. Okay, it turned a little bit and then flexed back and ended up, it looks like right in line with that tree I was aiming for. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to choose between them, and I love them both. MAKO3. The Buzzz is too perfect. I don't know if I can possibly put it out of the bag. It's even my color. I mean, I don't know how the Mako can possibly best this Buzzz. Yeah, and that turned over, but that's my fault. I released it Annie, and I kind of pushed it that way, so I wouldn't blame the MAKO3 for that. That's the archer, not the arrow. Okay, here we are coming up on the tree that I was aiming for, and wow, wouldn't you know it? It does not get any more in line with the T-pad right there to that tree than that disc. Oh, the Ricky Buzzz, too good. And back here to the right, short, is the beautiful, amazing, but maybe about to lose MAKO3. Pretty sure a hummingbird just thought I was a flower and buzzed my head. I think last time I did the Buzzz first. Okay. And as you can see, the famous short khaki shorts have made their channel return. You're welcome. All right, it's starting to rain here. This might be the last throw, folks. I'm gonna try to kind of go right at the basket, I guess. Man, I'm used to launching drivers on this hole. It's releasing with Annie so they'll fight back and get max distance. All right, try Ricky Z Buzzz. That was so pretty. The Buzzz just cannot be stopped. Stupid camera messed up, but there, that hole is where I was throwing from. And what I was aiming for is that gap. And there is the Buzzz. And there is the MAKO3. Threw them both with a little bit of hyzer. They both flipped up. I think the MAKO3 was probably a little bit more nose up, but anyway, it faded out a little bit more. The Buzzz ended up exactly at the mouth of the gap I was aiming for. All right, let's try to give him a rip. MAKO3. Since the other shot didn't get recorded and it was what I was looking for. Perfect hyzer flip with power. So dumb. Can't believe it didn't record. All right, here we go. Well, that was like totally on anhyzer. Yeah, good shot for the hole. Terrible shot for just trying to go straight. All right, straight. Man, again with the anhyzer. Literally can't stop trying to ace this hole. I don't know if it's just muscle memory. Even that wasn't released correctly. It wasn't smooth. It was on anhyzer, but nose up, so it fought out. It was just poor. It was just poor. There it is. That's the straight flight. Hit the tree. Finally, I got a good release. I knew it immediately that was a good release. I'm gonna go for that bench. Kind of aim towards that bench and basket down there. We'll see which mid-range ends up closer for us. Still nose up, so pretty straight, tiny bit of turn, big fade. I don't know why I'm dealing so poorly with the noses up lately. Okay. Oh, terrible line, but dead straight. It was a clean release, but a bad throw. Okay, there's the bench I was going towards. There's the tree I was throwing from. So just to the left of the line, kind of right on the line, is Ricky's Buzzz. And then a little bit further and to the left is the MAKO3. I'll tell you this, the MAKO3's color is way easier to see. I think it's that color like number 555 or whatever, that chartreuse, the yellow, green, the mix, like the right in between yellow and green that our eyes just pop at. It's much easier to see the MAKO3 when it's in the junk than that purple. Purple is one of the hardest colors for the human eye to see, apparently. I don't know, something about how it's not a color in itself. It's like a mix of two wavelengths. It's not its own wavelength. It's like a mix of red and blue. So, I don't know. But that's one thing to think about.
So what's it gonna be? The Ricky Wysocki Buzzz or the Halo Star MAKO3 with the cool alien stamp? Comment below, help me decide. What are you doing? You still haven't commented? I need help deciding. Comment now. Tell me which one.